Yep, I can definitely talk.
Yeah, that's that cable.
Then I can't hit anything out of it. I couldn't hit anything. Like, but I don't know if it's that PC or if it's.
Well, check out.
Hang on, check out.
Are we switching straight back to something else after this?
Probably.
Yes.
Apologies for the delay. We have a donation from JLP again. 30 cats for $5 done. GL Werster, also Magoo. That was a $5.25 donation. Thank you very much.
That's fine. So I can just
We should have this game up very shortly. Thank you for your patience.
If it's terrible, come back in screen.
We're only 20 minutes late.
I want to go to sleep, man.
You want to go sleep?
I am so tired.
Want some moral support on the
So,
couch?
bitch. What did I do? I plugged that into there to do that. So we don't want that.
Oh, jeez, that should not have happened. Oh,
You should be getting. Hey. Didn't crash, but we're having audio issues.
Nope, I was getting room bed. I went to get rice. Oh, okay, that makes more sense then. That makes more sense then. I was told by other people that you were.
We're having audio trouble.
Still not on the out of breath. It's fine, I'll sit down.
Need someone on the couch to sleep every 5 minutes. Wake up.
you can sit on the couch if you want, man. I honestly don't care.
We should be able to go to the folder.
The good news about this audio problem is it gives me time to practice with this keyboard.
Pork's in. Got it.
What was that?
The good thing about these audio troubles is it gives me time to practice with this keyboard.
I have the same keyboard as normal. It's pretty mushy.
Yeah, the keys are a lot deeper. Whoa! The keys are a lot deeper than I'm used to, because obviously I'm used to playing on a laptop.
So like, everyone here has the same stuff. Like there's a pair of headphones up there that I have like the exact same ones.
Get someone in the door to say up or down. Can you see it on the
Oh god. Alright, that's good. That's early. Oh, just got it out.
Holy crap!
Do we have mics?
I have a mic.
Wait,
Working.
is that
Anything else apart from that, like.
is that considered a swear? Crap?
Oh crap, I don't have any money on me.
I've got some coins if you want.
Good?
Yeah, we're good to go.
I'll have to, oh,
Good as it's gonna be.
surely that's not swearing. If that's swearing, I'm screwed.
What's great?
Crap.
No. Just
I'm-
pretend it's not something.
Yep, yep.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
Okay, alright, let's go then.
Alright, give me a countdown.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Sonic 2 and Knuckles. Time to actually go fast. So there's a lot of things that I could explain in this game, but I'm not gonna do a great job of explaining because this game's quite fast and there's lots of things going on. But a lot of it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just trying to keep your momentum across the levels, keep going as fast as you can. Oh, there are a few tricks that I'll explain as I go along. But yeah, I guess the main mechanic that you got to know is spin dashing, which hold down, press the buttons lots. 6 is the main amount of times that you want to be pressing the buttons. 3 and 1 taps are used a lot as well. But pretty much any spin dash you see if I'm trying to go fast, is going to be a 6. You're going to see a lot of jumps like that one there, where I'm just trying to transfer my momentum by jumping off the ramps of the stage, and getting bigger jumps like that one by jumping where the slopes of the ground are angled upwards and such. Oh, that was fine. I really didn't lose much time off that at all. 38's still acceptable. So yeah, I'm playing with Knuckles. Most runs and most people would be familiar with playing this game with Sonic. So to play with Knuckles, you got to lock on a Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. He plays a fair bit different from Sonic. One of the differences is he does not have an aerial speed cap. So when you play with Sonic, if you hold the direction that you're going, so generally right, in the air you get stopped to a certain amount. Not having that speed cap actually makes this particular level more difficult because I have to slow down to do jumps like that instead of just holding right and then going. 23 is pretty much perfect here. The other differences being Knuckles has much weaker jump strength, which is very relevant for the next level coming up. They didn't really change many of the levels with Knuckles. There are a few very minor adjustments, but because of Knuckles' weaker jump strength, here it's quite possible that I'm going to get the first of a few zips in this game just by falling into the ground, basically. Let's see. Nice, got it, beautiful. So when you enter solid wall in this game, dang, that's unlucky. Oh, I'm gonna fall down. That was very, very unlucky. Just climb my way back up. When you enter solid wall in this ground, the game tries to eject you. So if you press left, you go right really fast. If you press right, you go left really fast. And so that's what happened there. Just by doing that jump, I ended up partway inside the ground and just went really, really fast to the right side of the screen. The other difference, obviously, is that Knuckles can glide, and gliding is obviously going to be used a lot, climbing as well. It's used, honestly, mainly just to stop yourself so you can start a spin dash pretty quickly again, but is used in another number of other instances as well. Not much to talk about in this level. Coming up here is pretty much the only jump that matters in the level. Because the curves are going up and down on the ground, it's not really flat. The height you get off that jump matters a lot, and this one too. There we go, just got around there. If you like hold right off that jump, the path swapper of the levels gets really confused and you get yourself stuck inside walls and can just die. So I had to hold back left enough so that I didn't hit the wall before I got above the platform. That was a really poor explanation. Another weird thing about that level is they put speed shoes in the water there, but if you actually get speed shoes and touch the water, you lose your speed shoes immediately. So you need to jump out of the water pretty much as soon as you get them. Nope. All right, so here we're going to see the first super glide, and I messed it up, so we're not going to see it, never mind. But a super glide is basically if you glide just before you would make contact with either an enemy or an object, so something that you would break by jumping, basically. You end up getting launched really, really high into the air. So there's a few bosses where you can kill them on the transition of them starting an attack, and this is one of them. It's the only one where it's helpful. So if you kill that boss, if you get the last hit just when he strikes the hammer onto the platform, he actually, like, you don't have to wait for that screen to scroll, well, not nearly as much, and it saves like 3 seconds. If I do that on pretty much any other boss where it's possible, the game will soft lock and I'll be completely screwed. Oh, that was really, 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 really bad. I am... it's probably worth killing myself here, but I'm not going to. Because I got thrown off the top path. Yeah, this is a really punishing level. This is not the right way to go. Yeah, obviously, if this happened in a run, I would just reset because this is not the route I'm supposed to go, and I'm totally winging this. I have no idea where I'm going right now. I think I want to go up there. He's not going to let me go up there. Wonder if I can. Nope, I can't do that. All right, over here. There we go. This is where I want to be. But obviously I'm supposed to have speed shoes at this point because they are supposed to still be active, and I do not have speed shoes. So I'm just going to walk across here, glide, drop. Okay. There we go. This is where we're supposed to be. Okay, so Casino Night 2. This has probably the most difficult trick in the run. I'm probably only going to go for it once. But another thing that you can do with gliding is if you do it from a large enough height, you can actually pass through objects. You've only got one frame to do it, and if you can do it here, I'll try again. If I do it here, I'll actually enter the wall. Yeah, let's just keep trying. There we go, like that. And then position myself like so. No, that's not gonna work. That'll work. All right, and that was a level wrap. So the way level wraps work in this game is basically the game is checking for your, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's fine. If you don't hit, basically, if you don't hit any of the pixels between 0 and 16, you end up with a negative value as your horizontal pixel, and so it just thinks you're way at the right side of the stage. So if you're moving at, say, 20 pixels per frame, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get the level wrap, because you want to then be hitting like pixel 17, so then you go past. I got caught in between 3 strats that I was trying to do there simultaneously. That was not even close to anything resembling what was supposed to happen. So that's what I was doing with the pausing there. I was lining up my position from the zip so that I would actually get the level wrap, because just going fast does not assume that it's going to happen. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take damage on purpose to get invincibility, and then this platform's just going to carry me through the lava. Alright, I have no rings, that's not good. And I accidentally fell into that floor. That is not supposed to happen. But that's fine. Out of that, okay. Alright, that was a good ending. Alright, Hilltop 2, this level's a lot about cycles. So there's a lot of platforms that are actually moving even when you're not there, and so they're on a universal cycle. They do start as soon as you start the level, and so that's what a lot of this level is about when you're playing well anyway. I didn't think I was going to make it up there, but I did. There we go, there's a super glide. I think that might have been the first one, I can't remember anymore. Oh, just too weak on the jump there. Didn't quite make it to that platform. That's fine. I had to stop there and re-hit the ground, because once you break a rock like that, you can't glide out of it. And obviously I wanted to glide. What is going on, dude? Jump. Thank you. This is one of the bosses I was talking about that can soft lock the game, but that boss is so easy that you never really mess that up enough to get the 8th hit right at the end. Mystic Cave 1, this level's pretty simple. There's nothing really trick-wise going on here in Mystic Cave at all. I am gonna do one thing where I'm gonna like skip part of the bridge, but there's nothing glitch-wise going on there. Oh, this is one of the levels where Knuckles' poorer jump strength does come to hurt him though. With Sonic, you can just jump on these spikes and then jump up to this bridge, but I have to do this alternate method with Knuckles instead. And he didn't get in. That's a shame. That'll work. That's bad. These pillars are on a camera timer. I could have made that. I thought they were going to be out of sync, but they were actually fine. And so because I messed up right at the end there, I knew they were going to be not what I expected, so I thought they just weren't going to work. So I just went past them and spin dash after them, but that still would have worked. This is another instance where his weak jump strength does not help him. What I'm going to have to do here to make up for it is, oh, that's fine. Do a damage boost off this spike ball to make it up to that. Okay, so on this boss, you got falling spillers coming from the sky. There are two different patterns where the main position you would stand don't work, and I got one of those, so I positioned myself in the middle. Normally, I'd position myself on the right side, but basically from the way the first two fall, you can always position yourself so you don't get hit. Small thing of note here, real time, it actually would be faster to finish that level in 45 seconds instead of 44, because the time bonus would be less. It'd be like 10,000 instead of 5,000, and also because I wouldn't get an extra continue. So normally when we're doing runs, we're aiming for in-game time, because going slower to go fast is stupid. Hello? Why is he not? I want him to just position himself there nicely and get through here. Okay. Oil Ocean 1 is probably the easiest level to die on, because you're teetering so close to death. So I'm playing this level like really safe compared to what I normally would, just to make sure I don't die. And I didn't die, so mission accomplished. All right, Oil Ocean 2, what I'm gonna do here is there are these balloon things that kind of shoot you around. They give you these properties where it pretty much doubles like your jump height, max speed, and acceleration, but it goes away when you go off screen, which is supposed to always happen. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter one after getting hit from some spikes, like so, and so I'm gonna be able to keep those properties. And then with those properties, I am going to perform another level rep, like so. And so now that I'm off screen, I've lost the properties again. The hard part of this level is actually one-cycling the boss, which I have been doing absolutely terribly recently, so we'll see how this goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I missed it. I just realized I have no rings. That's fine. I'll just position myself here, wait for him to come back. Oh wow, I almost killed myself there. That would have been really funny. I almost killed myself again. I tried very, very hard. Very hard. Very hard. Okay, Metro 1, I'm gonna do that trick that you saw before in Casino Night 2, where you glide through objects. The mesh cylinders in this level are not very thick, so you can actually go all the way through them. So this is what I'm talking about, that thing that I'm going through there. So the second one, I'm gonna fall through that later on. It's one of the worst tricks in the run because you pretty much have to go for it because it saves like over 10 seconds, but you can just sit there messing it up forever and ever. And I got it first try, that's incredibly, incredibly good. All right. There's two different results that can happen here, so I'm just gonna pause. I think I'm running, yeah. You can sometimes get just stopped there, and so you should have to spin dash and start. 41 is actually a pretty much perfect time for Metropolis 1, which is ridiculous. It's like the hardest level in the run to get a perfect time on. Okay, Metropolis 2, this is the shortest level in the game. It has another level wrap. Hopefully I already messed up. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, still alive, still alive. I'm dead. I'm actually not sure why I died there. I had good jump height. He just did not go inside the wall for whatever reason. I messed up again. Jesus Christ, this spin dashing speed is horrible. Okay, that's better. That should go through. Beautiful. Okay, so again, I was pausing just to make sure. I was using Knuckles' position relative to the objects in the background, because that's always a consistent position that I can use to make sure that he's going to go through the wall, basically, and do the level wrap properly. Metro 3, so all of the Metropolis levels, they actually wrap across themselves vertically, so that it seems like vertically the levels go on and on forever, so you can just get like stuck in mazes where you'll just keep falling and falling and falling, and also just to give them the illusion that they're bigger than they actually are. Because of that, oh, I should have explained this one first. Whoop. Anyway. Yeah, that's gone. Because of that, you can do a trick called screen wrap, fittingly, where if you pull the screen down and then jump, the game doesn't really know where you are, and so it tries to find you because you've basically gone at the top of the level, and while it's trying to find you, you're off screen, and while you're off screen, you don't interact with objects. And because you don't interact with objects, when you come back, I just jump there and then fall through the floor. Idea with this boss is every time you hit him, one of the eggs comes out. And so if I hit him at just the right time, I immediately hit him and kill the egg straight afterwards. So he stays on the ground. Good. So I can get 3. And then I only need 2 here, so I just do that regularly. All right, that was a good boss. 120 is all right. 119 would be better, obviously. All right, and now time for Friendship Zone. Auto-scroller, longest level in the game, just 2 minutes of there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Good time for a donation then?
Yes, this would be an excellent time.
We have a $10.50 donation from Anonymous who says, I've never been in Australia. Thank you, Anonymous. And that's it for me for now. I will hand over to Oki, who will be hosting for the next hour or so. So please enjoy.
No, I do have to move a bit. I don't like the idea of freeing the animals just straight into their deaths as well in this level. Oh, but I killed that one because I wasn't paying enough attention. But what you can do is the Wing Fortress, so the next level, actually comes through on this level. So it's possible to kill 2 of the enemies and actually have their sprites just fall on the Wing Fortress. And so they actually get freed. And so I'm going to try and do that now. All right, here we go. There we go. Look at them. Beautiful.
What's the screen time?
All right, Wing Fortress is a really, really difficult level to do perfectly. It has both a difficult stage and a really difficult boss to do as well. Messed that up, all right. Backup strats. Big one. Good. Should be good on this. Good. Dang, messed that up. Yeah, that was an okay stage. Pretty good. See if I can get the boss. Nope. That's gonna be 5. I missed that one too. Oh, I already have a ring. Okay, so it's possible to actually get all 8 in that first cycle, but I messed up pretty early. It is the most likely place to mess up early. I did the same thing I did before. I pulled the screen down so that the laser there wasn't loaded onto the screen and then quickly bypassed it. You can't do that before beating the boss. Well, actually you can, but then you just die. You need to defeat the boss to actually trigger this cutscene, and it's the only way out of this level. You can't just go over the boss. Well, you can go over the boss, but if you just fall down below to where this cutscene starts, there's nothing there and you just die. So only Death Egg remains. So I mentioned the soft locking at certain bosses. It can happen on Mecha Sonic here as well. I should try and delay the hits just to make sure it never happens, but I'm not gonna do that because it's much more fun this way. So if I hit him, if I get the 8th hit, the frame he transitions between standing and starting his attack, we are screwed. Oh, I'll just go too early and kill myself. No worries. That's fine too. Nah, that's too late. Dang. I shouldn't be disappointed, that's a good thing, but anyway. Yeah, Death Egg boss, not much to talk about here. You have no rings. If you mess up at all, you're completely screwed. And done.
Not done.
Yeah, I'm finished.
Yeah.
No worries.
23:30, I reckon.
It was a few seconds before that.
That's surprising, that was a low 23. That felt a lot worse.
I would like to thank Werster for that Knuckles in Sonic 2 run. Going next, we have Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, a game plus hearts.
Now I can go to sleep.
That's right.
Yo, thanks, man.
And I'd like to remind everybody that you can find our donation centers and all our links
I missed the
in description
bus.
down below.
What bus?
The boss on the way back.
Currently, the next donation center coming
Yeah,
up
they go every 30 minutes
is
at this time.
Shit.
And mine was at 8:16, so I wanted to get.
at the run starts. So if you'd like to see Racing Default in a different language with voice acting, currently in the lead we have French for $20.
That felt so much worse than a low 23.
What time do you have to be
So
up
if you'd like to see your language of choice being put in, make sure you get your donation centers in.
Probably about 4:30.
Current donations to actually read out.
And so I'll get back at like 10. Excellent. And I'm going to want to eat food at some stage.
Yeah. I mean, I brought,
I hope I'm not still mic'd up, by the way.
Screen there.
yeah. So I was thinking.
Oh, Werster, was that audio delayed?
For me,
Can you guys hear me now?
really? For me, it was fine for me.
Okay, good. Then never mind. So for some reason that picture is being delayed. Oh, I guess that's just the.
His picture is
Soft man. This one was very slightly behind.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that one will be. That one shouldn't be.
This
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was fine.